I talked a little bit about this, but I think this is critical that everybody here understand that every single one of our nutrition products, batch by batch, is tested for all of these criteria and more before it's actually released into the marketplace. So what does that mean for you as a consumer? Well, when you buy your product, maybe it's a Life Pack or ageLOC Youth or TR90, and you see those ingredients on the label, you can have 100% confidence that we've already tested that product to make sure that it contains none of the bad and all of the good, so that we can meet 100% of that label claim, even at the end of shelf life, because we've done that testing on the quality, on the purity, on the composition, and the potency of these ingredients, right? You're not getting a half-baked product. If a product doesn't meet our specifications, we reject it or we rework it to make sure that it meets what you see on the label, because we're only about the highest in quality before we release products into the marketplace. Okay, let's talk about collagen. I love it. Who likes collagen? Hey, anybody tried our collagen before? Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, sip away to youthful beauty. I mean, what's not to love about this? It's an incredible formula, right? We have these bioactive collagen peptides. Anybody know about that term bioactive? Why do we call them bioactive? Because they're active in stimulating the creation of new collagen inside of your body. That's what bioactive actually means, okay? We have lutein as a powerful antioxidant and ceramides. Let's talk about collagen. We have it in our bodies, right? It's kind of like this picture you can see. It's kind of like a rope that has these 3 strands that wrap around each other. That's why collagen gives a lot of strength and flexibility and support to our skin, right? In our skin, it helps to hold it up. But guess what? Collagen is also found throughout the body. It's in your bones. It's in your muscle. It's in your blood. It's in your tendons, your ligaments, your articulaciones, para los que hablan español. Collagen is all over the place, right? And we need to build it up and support it. The problem is with aging, what happens, right? We lose it, okay? Our ability to make new collagen declines with aging. And it further decelerates with other factors, things like pollution. You know, thankfully you came to Utah where we have a lot of pollution in the air. We all need collagen, right? We need to combat the negative effects of pollution and these toxins in the air that we breathe in. What about smoking, right? It can also accelerate free radical production and oxidative stress, which can damage and degrade these collagen proteins that we have inside of the body. What about oxidative stress and sunlight? In fact, sunlight has the number one accelerator of collagen degradation, and it's not even close. So for those who like the sun and soak up the vitamin D, that's great, that's wonderful. Make sure you cover up, supplement with your vitamin D, and get extra of collagen because it's degrading with that sun exposure. Okay, well, so we created a product with these collagen peptides. And when we looked in the marketplace, we said, you know what? There has got to be something to the science because not all collagen peptides are created the same. There are small differences in the process or the enzymes that are used to actually break it down and create these peptides that create different sizes or different combinations of peptides that have different effects in the body and their ability to stimulate collagen and provide these anti-aging youthful effects. And so these bioactive collagen peptides, they go through a controlled treatment. Part of that includes a hot water extract, a natural process to actually separate the strands of collagen, which are these long chains of amino acids. Well, once they're separated, then it goes through an enzymatic hydrolysis reaction, right? That just means that natural enzymes are used to actually break down those pieces into smaller bite-sized pieces that the body can better absorb, because these bioactive collagen peptides are super highly bioavailable inside the body. But it's not just how bioavailable they are, it's about the size of these peptides that can stimulate more collagen, because a lot of testing was done to find out what is the optimal size of these peptides. And as you can see here, the way that it works is it's dual acting, okay? So you have the collagen, it's broken down into peptides, and then these small compounds, they're absorbed inside the body and they go to cells. You guys remember biology 101? Our bodies are made up of cells. Inside of our cells, we have the nucleus, it's the powerhouse. And inside of the nucleus, we have DNA, right? It's these set of instructions or a blueprint that produces proteins and enzymes and things inside of the body that keep us alive, that keep us youthful. And the mechanism of action here is that these peptides are the right size. They're absorbed in sufficient quantities to be able to help the cell to produce new collagen. That's how it works. A lot of people think, oh, if I just take collagen, it magically recreates and builds itself up as collagen again in the body. Well, that's not exactly how the science works. How it works is it acts kind of like a signal. Kind of like if I were to give you a signal today and say, hey, do you know what? Here's a hint of how to do something. You need to follow that hint to get to the reward. The same thing, the reward inside of the body is, do you know what? These peptides, they bind to a receptor and they send that signal inside of the cell that says, hey, do you know what? You need to start kicking your butt into gear and creating more collagen for that anti-aging youthful effect to lift up and plump the skin and provide other benefits throughout the body. And so that's exactly what ours does. And if you can imagine here, looking at a cell, imagine all of these different keys, right? This is an analogy. The key that unlocks the door that produces more collagen. Well, there's thousands of different keys. There's thousands of different sizes of peptides. Well, these sizes of peptides that we found with these bioactive collagen peptides have the greatest effect on stimulating more collagen than all of these other keys, okay? That's why these are so potent and so incredible. And this is proven in science. This is an in vitro research study where you actually look at the cells and look at the peptides and you compare these bioactive collagen peptides to generic or common collagen. And you can see a big difference, right? I mean, a picture's worth 1,000 words. You can see that these bioactive collagen peptides do much better and consistently across multiple studies with different size peptides, they consistently have a higher stimulating effect on collagen in cells than other types of collagen. So I tell people in the world, look, if you want generic results, take something else. If you want the best results, take what we have to offer. And this is proven in human clinical studies, right? Once it was discovered the optimal size of these peptides, well, we found that it's going to do incredible things for increasing skin elasticity by 15%, up to 30% in this particular study. There was a 20% decrease in the appearance of wrinkle volume or how deep those lines and wrinkles go, right? That was actually up to a 50% decrease in the study as well. And then what about nails? Anybody care about their nails? Well, there was an increased growth rate of nails. They grew 12% faster. And there was 40% approximately less broken or chipped nails as well. There were other studies that I won't share with you today. Some have to do with hair, right? Where we also see a benefit. But this to me is some of the incredible science that I want to make sure is clear to everybody here today. What about these collagen peptides? Well, the key to the science is that they get absorbed and that they stimulate new collagen. Well, how do you prove that? Well, you do a skin biopsy. So you actually take part of the skin and you measure at baseline collagen and then at the end of the study collagen. And there was a 65% increase in collagen content or quantity inside of the skin at the end of just 8 weeks. That's an incredible change. I've read a lot of studies on collagen, and I've never seen another study prove anything close to a 65% increase. In fact, I've seen 3%, I've seen 6%, I've seen 11%, nothing close to 65%. And that's what you get. Well, what about lutein? Lutein is a powerful antioxidant that helps with the skin. It helps with the radiance. And when we talk about this youthful glow and radiance on the skin, a lot of that is due to the benefits of lutein. That's absorbed, it gets into the skin, and it provides that protective mechanism. In addition, we know that antioxidants help to fight off oxidative stress that can damage collagen. So I always tell people, look, if you're going to take a collagen supplement, you better get the bioactive collagen peptides in you at the right dose. And you better take some antioxidants to help support that increase in collagen and protect that. We also have phytoceramides. These are incredible moisture retaining ingredients. These are kind of like an umbrella compound that are found on the outside layer of your skin that help to retain and keep the moisture inside of the skin. This is the reason why this is also included. Well, what about clinical studies? And I'm going to go through this pretty quick because I want to get to meta and talk a little bit about this new innovation as well. So this is a clinical study where we saw incredible results. We saw great results with Collagen Plus alone. So for those out there that just want to take collagen and that's all you want to do, that's great. You can see benefits on overall appearance, You can see benefits on texture, and you can see benefits on radiance. That's amazing. It's also scanner certified. We have the biophotonic scanner. We can measure carotenoid absorption inside of the body that goes to the skin, and we can see and measure the difference that the product is making. This is scanner certified. That means that we guarantee your scanner score is going to go up. In other words, we know that these are being absorbed, and you can see and measure the difference. And that's what Pharmanex is all about. But that's not all. And you guys already know this, right? Collagen Plus provides the nutrients to your skin so that it can function better. This allows you to take advantage of our incredible skincare portfolio. I could put a picture of any skincare product right there, whether it be Nutricentials or LumiSpa or Facial Spa, whatever it is. If you want to take advantage of the best skincare products, you need good nutrition from the inside out. Beauty from within is a very real thing. And in fact, that was one of the reasons why our founders and this company bought Nu Skin, was saying, hey, we need good skincare. And over time, they said, you know what? People look different with skincare, the same skincare, depending on their nutrition. If they have good nutrition and good nutrients in the body, they look younger, they look healthier. And so beauty from within and health from within is a very real thing. And so we proved that with this study, capitalizing on this trend of beauty device systems in this category of beauty devices and skincare and wellness that is over a $1.2 trillion industry based on Euromonitor recent data from 2020 and 2021, right? If you want to be in an industry, being in an industry that's over $1.2 trillion, that's a lot of zeros for those who want to count it. And we're in a fantastic position to dominate this space because of our technology, because of our science, because of our success process, and because of all of you, the incredible leaders that drive this business. You guys think our job is hard? What we do? No. Your job, you guys have the job of the century of selling and recruiting. We do the stuff behind the scenes, but really we're about serving you and lifting you up and helping you out. So if you ever have a bad day, give me a call. I want to lift you up and make sure that you guys are good to go. I have a few more minutes, so I'm going to talk really fast. Sorry, translators. Lo siento. These are better together. The point of this is we did a clinical study, and we see better results when you combine